Hello all you magnificent people and welcome back to another episode of An Ecologist Plays, the channel where we get to talk about nature while playing games. Now we are back in Empires of the Undergrowth and we are wrapping up A Bridge Too Far. So let's just quickly recap what happened last time.
This whole area is liable to flooding.
We have to really rush in order to actually get our colony to survive. Oh, look at that, a beautiful, beautiful dragonfly. So this is a poisonous or toxic species looking like another poisonous or toxic species. This is what we call Malarian mimicry. Yeah, we can start coming to the other nest. Shall we raid them? I really think we should. Really, really awesome creatures. And now, back to the action.
News of the insect feast has spread across the swamp. With growing numbers of amphibians patrolling the waters, the Invictor's scavenging expeditions will need to be well defended. A colony of little black ants marooned on a smaller section of the mound may be reachable if the fire ants join together to bridge the gap.
Okay, it seems we will have enough soldiers to actually, hopefully, attack the little black ants, or maybe not. Oh, they are a lot. They are a lot.
An eastern newt, Notophalmus viridations.
Oh, now we definitely don't have enough.
Ants. Growing up to 10 centimeters in length, it dwarfs other creatures on the mound. Its red skin is toxic and serves as a warning to potential predators.
Okay, so we've got two fronts that we are battling with here. We've got these little black ants that we are trying to attack, but at the same time we can't have any reinforcements coming in because we have a newt behind us. So let's actually first get rid of the newt, shall we? Because it is being a nuisance. This did not go according to plan, and we are now out of food, so we can't even get any reinforcements. Okay, none of our ants remain on the other side, so we can actually take on this little newt over here. And there we go, finally. We need a bit of food, I guess. Let's see if we can get to these aphids right over here. So it seems we won't be able to reach the black ants now, but we are going to try to get to some aphids over here to try and get them to our little milkweed over here, because we only have 8 aphids, not really enough to sustain our colony. Now we could also actually extend into this area, try to get a lot of food from this area. That may actually be a good idea. Alright, it looks like we can actually get to the end here. Yes, I think we have got enough ants to actually collect the aphids. Oh, that is marvelous. Okay, there we go, guys. Oh no, we are under attack. Okay, never mind.
Fight to the death.
We don't want to go there. We have got another mantis fly over there. Now this newt over here that is now walking towards our colony, which I'm not a big fan of. This then being the eastern newt. Now they actually have 3 life stages. The larvae, which is the one in the water, which has gills. Then they turn into what we call a red eft. And the red eft is the juvenile stage, and it is the stage in which it will disperse into other areas. It can last up to 2 or 3 years in this stage, where it then moves away from where it was as a larva and actually goes to a completely different area very often. And this serves to actually get genetics flowing through the population. After a longish time, like 2 or 3 years, it will change into an adult. And it is a bright red color because that is a aposematic or aposematic coloration. Bright colors to warn that this is a toxic species. They have got tetrodotoxin, which is a very, very powerful emetic. Basically, it will make you vomit like it's going out of fashion. So please, do not even give these guys a lick. It's not going to be very fun, because the toxin is actually in the skin. So you don't even have to just eat it completely in order to get the toxins in. Not a great idea to lick these guys. But I think, yeah, there we go. We have finally gotten the entire pine cone there. Let's now quickly go back to the nest. And let's get ready to just expand a little bit, shall we? Okay, so the water is rising again. Now, these Monomorium minimum ants over here really put up a sufficient defense against us, so we were not able to take them out at all. We really did not have the numbers for that, so we're just going to go, I think let's focus on getting all the food down here and getting all the individuals we need in order to get the population that we need, in order to actually escape. That is the main objective. Our objective is not to take out the Monomorium ants. Our objective is to actually survive.
As the water draws ever nearer, more insects begin to wash up on the bank. The Invictor colony must maintain control or risk being overrun.
I'll check. Do we have enough individuals in Group 1? I think we do. I don't want to be overrun by whatever is over there, which I guess would be adult checkered beetles. Yeah, indeed, adult checkered beetles. Oh, let's see here.
Will fight to the death.
I think we have got the numbers to actually... Yeah, I think we've got the numbers. The fire ants really, really doing a marvelous job here. Yeah, perfect. Oh, there's a toad. There's a narrow-mouthed toad over here. Well, now, this cannot be. We can't have that. That is absolute nonsense, so let's just rush on over to get rid of them. Now, you made a little mistake here, Mr. Toad. You are swarmed by a bunch of vigorous fire ants, and there we go. Oh, there's another one right over here. Hello there, Mr. Toady. They're normally totally freaking awesome, but not in this case. Now, since we are not upgrading our ants, there's no need for us to have them all completely sealed in a chamber. We can have this empty space over here. So that does seem to be the trick. Don't upgrade them. You do get 2 ants per level 3 fire ant soldier brood chamber. However, you want numbers, and you don't want to spend 3 fire ants worth of food to get 2 fire ants. So we are just digging out over here, getting a whole bunch of extra brood chambers to get a whole bunch of level 1 fire ants. So let's actually now put these guys on brood number 4. Can we actually get over here? Yes, we can. The creatures are going to attack once more. That is perfectly fine. We are under attack by a true bombardier beetle. Oh wow, there are true. Yeah, a bunch of. Okay, never mind, guys. We're in danger if we go down there. Let's try to avoid that. Let's actually have you guys also defending up here against the intrusions, against the animals coming up, because I guess they are going to be coming up in a moment. Here they come. Here comes a whole bunch of bombardier beetles. Now notice, okay, eventually if they do the firing. Okay, it seems we have swarmed them so fast that they don't even have a chance to fire their secret weapon. Ah, interesting. Now we're just going to get these pine kernels right over here. That looks like a nice bunch of food for us. Except the water is going to rise now. So that is not going to be available anymore. Ooh, almost lost that ant there. Let's go underground once more. Let's actually open up these chambers right over there. Because what we can now do is make a whole bunch more ants. Well, we don't have the food to make all of them, but we are going to get that soon enough. Alright, here are our new victims, the checkered beetles. Of course, we talked about them previously. Now, if we wanted to, I guess we could try to take out the Monomorium colony now. Let's actually do that, shall we? There is going to be another mantis fly that is just perched up here. It is going to see us and see us as a future victims. And there we go. And it is now going to die. Ha! Oh, look at that. There is another little froggy coming as well.
The colony is soon to be flooded. This is the fire ants' last chance to raid their nest.
But we also have to take out this frog over here. Can we? Oh, no, we can't. It is just calling by the pond side there. Now, of course, we can. Oh, come on, really? Okay, well, it is dead. Ha ha ha, yes. Okay, so that little froggy over there was just calling, and then he decided to take a nice little snack break, and then he died. Okay, but this is now our last chance. We have to take them out now. It's now or never, guys. It's now or never. The queen is, of course, right there. But I don't know whether we've got the numbers. I don't think we do. No, I don't think we've got the numbers. Mainly because I sent the wrong group over. I sent group 5 over, and group 5 has nothing there. Group 4 has 35 ants in it. There is also a nice eastern newt over here that is hopefully going to just, pass away. Go gently into that good night soon. Alrighty, come on, guys. There we go. Brilliant. Hey, don't feed. Don't stop to feed now, please. Let's swarm them. The fire ant swarm has arrived. However, not having level 3 ants is proving to be a bit of a problem for me. Especially listening to all those pops of the Monomorium ants.
As if the colony didn't already have enough to deal with, the Great Skimmer has chosen this moment to touch down right outside the nest. Unchecked, this titan of the sky will no doubt disrupt colony activities, but if the soldiers are able to bring him down, the rewards could be mighty.
Okay, so I guess we are going to go for it. Now, normally skimmers and other dragonflies like this guy over here would be perching on a branch somewhere where a bunch of fire ants cannot get to it. However, this one has decided to plop down right outside our nest here, and let's see whether we can take it down without losing all of our ants. Because I think that is all, and I think we are out of food as well. So this is our last chance. We've got a newt as well. Let's see, the skimmer is almost halfway in terms of health. And our main army is actually still on its way. It's still the bridge guys over here, well, the bridge ladies actually are still on their way. Of course, the Solenopsis here, the fire ants, are steaming at it.
After a sustained assault from the fire ants, the skimmer's stamina is beginning to wane. He leaps away from battle and prepares to take off. If the ants want to prevent his escape, they will need to act quickly.
See there, it's trying to get away. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the stamina necessary to actually fly off. This is actually brilliant, the fact that it is wounded so much. Now, we don't have enough things to actually take out the problem creatures over here. Unfortunately, we did not have enough ants to really take care of that dragonfly.
Through the pain of the Solenopsis venom, the Great Skimmer cleared his wings, stretched his flight muscles, and managed to take to the air just in time. He won't be landing back here anytime soon.
Okay, so we did not manage to take him down this time around. You know what? That is perfectly fine. Let's focus on what we can do. We can get a bunch of food over here. We need to actually get the population. That's what we need to do. There's no way we can take down the Monomorium ants. I mean, look at them. They are numerous. Safety in numbers for them. That's definitely the fact there. And we do not have enough ants to take all of them down. And we ran out of food, so we could not sustain an attack on them. Okay, water level is going to rise even more in a moment. But that is alright, because I guess that is actually going to open up this as a nice pathway for us. We should now be able to get to all these seeds over here.
The pond continues to swell, finally drowning the Monomorium colony. The fire ants watch as it sinks into the murky depths, foreshadowing their own demise.
Oh, there is a very, very nice big lynx spider, of course. As previously mentioned, these green lynx spiders can actually spray their venom up to 20 or 30 centimeters straight ahead. And they can kind of wiggle around to spray into different directions, but it basically gets sprayed straight out in the front there. Now, it was amazing how this was discovered. The scientists realized that they were working with him, and it's only the females that really seem to do this more regularly, and it's most likely to defend the eggs that they will have. But the scientists found that there was a liquid on their hands that was cool to the touch when they were surveying the green lynx spiders out in the wild. And apparently a soldier had also managed to get some of it into its eyes, and they had impaired vision for a day or two. So it can actually work quite well in impairing your vision if you are a predator. So it's most likely a defense mechanism against vertebrate predators, perhaps it also against invertebrates like the fire ants here, but it doesn't necessarily work as well. Alright, in any case, amazing little critters here. We just have to bring it down. Unfortunately, it's going to die right by the pitcher plant, so when we pick up our food, well, we're possibly going to lose a whole bunch of ants to the pitcher plants as well. Okay, we have collected everything there. Great stuff. Of course, a whole bunch of tiger beetles and a whole bunch of dead tiger beetles. Oh, and jumping spiders. You see, everything is trying to flee from the flood. Okay, this is almost our last chance. We really have to do something here now. Okay, we've got a bunch more bombardiers. Oh, man, they wiped out almost all of us. Okay, I was really hoping we could get these bombardiers taken care of without losing a whole bunch of ants. Unfortunately, it did not happen. Okay, the only food we really can get anymore now would be the few aphids we have here and anything that gets washed up on the shore. Oh, there we go. There's a bunch of seeds over there. Let's go for that, shall we? That's, I think, our last chance, our last bit of bunch of food. We also can get some milkweed seeds over here that drop down. So these are the seeds of the milkweed plants, typical Apocynaceae seeds, where there's a seed and then this little parachute that, of course, will let it drift in the wind and get carried into new areas to actually germinate. Now we're going to have a whole bunch of creatures attacking in a moment as well. So let's just get our ants right over here, as the other ones are collecting the pine seeds, the pine kernels there. Hopefully we are able to actually survive all of this. We're almost at the end. We almost have enough.
Another surge advances, spreading a desperate frenzy throughout the beached survivors. The Invicta colony must leave now, or prepare their last stand.
Oh, this is so close. This is almost the end. Now, there were still some food over there that we could have collected. Oh man, are we going to make it in time or not? That is the ultimate question. Let's actually go for the Hail Mary here. Let's dig out, shall we? Let's go for everything down here. Let's kill everything. Get all the food that we possibly can. and hope that it is enough to save us. There we go. A whole bunch of bombardiers again. That at least will give us a bit of food. Okay, we have enough. We have enough to make a raft. Everybody, migrate. There's actually quite a lot of food down here. Oh, we made it.
By joining their bodies together to form a giant raft, the fire ants were able to ferry the queen from the mound just as the nest filled with water. Their perils are not over, but they've shown great resilience and an ability to survive in this harsh environment. Wherever they land, the creatures of the swamp will quickly come to know the might of the fire ants.
Alright, so of course we can't actually continue on with the level, we have to end the level here. But these fire ants here, they're using their little brood, the young ones, the larvae and the eggs underneath there. They're putting them at the bottom of the raft and then piling all the bodies on top. With the queen or queens then on top of everybody else. So thankfully the larvae do actually have a bunch of little hairs, little cilia that will trap air, so they're also able to breathe for quite a long period of time. They've got their own little scuba tanks basically as they are drifting down the current here. And now of course the colony will drift around somewhere and potentially end up in an area where they can re-establish. Well, so again, like in the live stream, I barely made it here. Can you believe it? Okay, we are actually going to go for... Let's go for extra royal jelly. I always go for extra royal jelly. Let's go for that. So we can just end the level. We can't continue playing. And here we are, back in the Formicarium.
I knew it! With the proper exposure and stimulation, the mutation possibilities are boundless. The potential for amalgamation... Which is, of course, an epistatic effect owing to increased cytoplasmic viscidity in
What are you doing?
Preparing the report.
Can you not do it quietly? Perhaps try using the keyboard?
The keyboard. How quaint.
Alright, so there we are getting a whole bunch of fire ants.
Victor. Interesting presentation. Fully functional stinger, too. Marvelous.
What's marvelous?
Oh, my sandwich, yes. It came with an unusually generous dab of fiery pepper sauce.
How many times have I told you? No food in the lab.
Yes, okay, fine, I'm going.
But I think that is actually where we are also going to call it a day, everybody. So next up, in the next episode, we will then, of course, do the first challenges. I think we'll do the first 2 levels in terms of the challenges. Hopefully we will be able to survive that, and then we'll be carrying on. So if you enjoyed the video, please do remember to give it a like. And if there are anything else you'd like to see me do, please do drop it down in the comments below. And any questions, of course, as well. And until next time, everybody, stay safe. I'll see you all soon. Bye.